Come on, Scooby, where you been? Dun, 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 dun. Trouble's on the loose again. Dun, ba-dum-bum-bum. Scooby, Scooby-Doo. All right, we are on the. Oh, I had to read. What are we on? 6th day of Christmas, and we are talking about the Nutcracker Scoob. Things have been rearranged. Turns out that the videos I thought it was one video. Okay, I thought that it had both specials on it because it said 24-hour Cartoon Network Christmas Marathon, and it was like just about 2 hours worth, right? In the description, it said what was in there, and Town Santa Forgot and the Little Troll Prince were supposedly in there. Turns out, it's just the commercials. A point they should have put on the title of the video. And for those of you and the person who posted that video might say, well, it's in the description. That's still not enough. That is still not enough. You need to preface that in the title of your video. Right? You know, it's like putting spoilers in your title. I do that for the people. Because, you know, so they know that there's spoilers in my videos. If I didn't do that, I'd be complaining, hey, you're spoiling it. You should say commercials from da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm fast forwarding trying to find it. It's all commercials, and it pissed me off. So I've replaced them with 2 other specials. Ironically, ones I didn't think I'd be doing this year, but I am. But this one was still on there no matter what. It is the Nutcracker Scoob from the 1970s show and the new Scooby-Doo Mysteries, which was the 2nd season of the Scooby and Scrappy-Doo Mysteries, where it was this Scooby, Scrappy, and Daphne would be around, right? I thought this was a part of Scooby, Scrappy, Shaggy, and Daphne would be around. I thought this was part of Shaggy's Red Shirt days, but apparently not yet. That was 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo and Beyond. But here, you know, Fred and Velma were not there, only on certain times. Fred is here. Not that he adds a whole lot, because it, you know, they try to differentiate from the formula of a Scooby-Doo mystery, which I guess it does. There's no let's split up gang, or there's no big trying to find out the mystery. They just sort of, they have a mystery, and they're trying to find something, and then in the end it's just like, oh, look, who's this? Oh, it's them. Sort of thing, because it has to happen that way. But in this episode, Scooby is at an orphanage. Scooby, Shaggy, and the gang are at an orphanage where they're putting on a Christmas pageant for the kids, including one little girl who keeps calling Scooby Uncle Scooby. It's a human girl. I don't remember her name. Sorry. But, and while there, we got our Ebenezer Scrooge variant here. Nickleby. Winslow Nickleby. There's a name. Winslow Nickleby, who is obviously the red herring of the story. Yes, yes. He wants to tear down this orphanage because of bah humbug and stuff. And so then the ghost shows up, right? Ready to tear down the place. Here's my issue. Nickleby. Here's my problem with this. Nickleby is supposed to be our red herring, right? But he's introduced after the ghost has already showed up. Or, no. He's introduced just before the ghost shows up. So it seems like one of the two, I don't remember. I don't know. It is a problem, though. Because it's like, okay, he's obviously the red herring. And then they introduced this Nanette, who is the maid for Winslow Nickleby. And no one else. So if Nickleby is the obvious red herring, then you can kind of put together who the crook really is. And it's all about this Emerald that is inside the star of the pageant, or the pageant star, which I think is the big gold star that they have. It's up in the attic and not even part of the pageant, but they go in there and it's empty. It turns out it isn't the Nutcracker because the Nutcracker is the star. Nickleby wants it because with it he can foreclose on building. I guess I don't know. And so Scooby, Shaggy, and the gang, they try to get it, but they think it's in an actual star. It's not there. It's in the Nutcracker, and then Nickleby tries to get it, but then the ghost shows up, and that's when, if the only two people are Nickleby and Nanette, gee, I wonder who it could be. It's the old lady that runs the orphanage. She's actually evil. No, it's Scrappy. Scrappy is using this emerald as a harness to put in his chest and swallow the souls of all these people at this resort and turn into a big dog monster. Wait a minute. That's the plot of the Scooby-Doo movie. Never mind. Anyway, so yeah, it's Nanette. Why? Because she wanted the money. Because she overheard Nickleby talking about it and wanted to get the money. The problem with that is, he didn't talk about it till after the ghost already showed up. Yeah, because he didn't, literally, the ghost shows up, then Nickleby shows up, and then we're at the place where he's looking at the thing and he talks about, oh, it's the emerald. We find the emerald, it's in the pageant star. But I feel like, is that the first mention of it? Because it's not mentioned beforehand, and I don't know. This is one, though, I would watch. It'd be on Cartoon Network, Open Meringue. Even if it says part 1 and part 2, but each episode of the new Scooby Mysteries and the Scooby Scrappy Doo, whatever, were split into 2 cartoons. They didn't have enough for a full episode, and even this feels kind of blah when it comes to that, you know what I mean? Kind of meh, but it's something I go back and watch. I love watching it, so yeah. And like this, I did like the joke when they walk in to get the cookies from the lady. She's like, I have 9 batches, and Shaggy's like, we'll cook more, and I'm like, we'll make more. 9 batches aren't going to be enough. Maybe not for Shaggy and Scooby. But yeah. And no, I don't hate Scrappy. I do like when Scrappy confronts the cat. Because, the cat's like, Scrappy's fighting it. But by the time the part ends, the cat's just like, okay, no, any of that. So that was kind of funny. Yeah, and because they saved Ebenezer Winslow, whatever the hell his name is, and the cat, or save the cat, whatever, he has a change in his heart. He's like, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. He tears up the whole thing, and it can destroy the orphanage, and everything is hunky-dory now, because, yeah. So that's about it. It's a short half-hour episode. The next one is longer. I think it's a special. Oh, yeah, it's 2. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the Nutcracker Scoob? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey.